Alright, we'll just discuss the three kinds of mean: arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean, and we'll wrap it up for the day. So arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean में arithmetic mean तो बहुत ही simple अपने लोग कर रहे हैं, summation of x by n. इसमें भी कई सारा variations होगा which we'll see later. Weighted average वगैरह कर सकते हैं, काफी सारा चीज कर सकते हैं. So basically we are just taking a simple average, that is your arithmetic mean. Geometric mean, now what happens is, let me give you a few examples and उसके through let me explain. Suppose I'm investing in a portfolio $2,000 in 3 stocks A, B and C. मेरा जो investment है 500, let's say 300, 538 and 1200. So I've made a total $2,000 का investment. Now this is my investment amount, this is my return amount. Return on per stock, stock A का return was 10%, 15% and 30%. Now you cannot just take a simple average of the return and tell me that 10 plus 15, 25, 30, 55 by 3, it will be कितना? 18.33% का return. You cannot say कि average return is 18.33 because $500 पे you want 10%, you want 50. $300 पे you want 15%, you want कितना? 45. And $1,200 पे you want 30%, you want कितना? 360. So total income that you have generated on this investment of yours, total income that you've generated on this investment of yours is 95,455 on an investment of 2,000. So your actually return is 22.75. 22.75 ये आ रहा है क्या? हाँ, so अपना जो return हुआ, that is 22.75% return and not इसका average which was coming down to 18.33% return. Why? Because you've invested more amount of money at 30% वाला stock and you've invested less amount of money in 10% वाला return वाला stock. So over here, how do you calculate your average return? You are not taking a simple average return over here, but rather you are taking a weighted average of the returns. क्योंकि मेरा 500 by 2000 25% पैसा 10 में लगा है, नहीं सॉरी 12.5% पैसा इस नहीं 25% ही होगा ना, हाँ 25% पैसा 10% पे लगाया. I have put 15% of my money at 15% rate and I have invested 60% of my money at 30% का rate. Since 60% of my investment has been invested at 30% rate, मेरा returns वैसे आना चाहिए. This 22.75% is either you do 455 divided by 2000 or you do weightages के हिसाब से this is 25%, this is 15% and this is 60% of your total 100% का investment. या फिर even if you do the calculation as 0.25 into 10% plus 0.15 into 15% plus 0.60 into 30% तो भी आंसर सेम आएगा. Because you've put in more money in $1,200 earning वाला in 30% earning वाला stock, तो आपका return should be higher than the simple average. Simple average 18.33% था, लेकिन उससे ज़्यादा returns आना चाहिए अपने लोग का. Is everybody absolutely comfortable till here? So that is your arithmetic mean. यहाँ पर अपने लोग arithmetic mean निकाल रहे हैं. But वही 10, 15 and 30% if I tell you, you have invested $2,000 at time 0 for 3 years, years 1, 2 and 3, and the income, the return that was generated was 10%, 15% and 30%, then what will your amount become? 2000 सबसे पहले will become 1.10 times, that will become 1.15 times, that will become into 1.30 times in 3 years. So what is 2000 becoming? एक बार calculator करके बताइए, calculate. 2000 into 1.10 into 1.15 into 1.30 कितना? 3289. Now if I want to know कि what was the average return earned over these 3-year period, that will be like 2000. Suppose एक average return लेते R, let's say 1 plus R cube is equal to 3289. Basically $1 becomes इतना times. अगर एक कांस्टेंट r ले ले, this should be equal to 1 plus r cube. That is, इसका to the power 1/3 कर दो, -1 कर दो. That is geometric mean. When you are investing in 3 stocks for 1 year, you take arithmetic mean. But when you are investing in 1 stock for 3 years, You need to take geometric mean, because when you're investing in one stock for 3 years, you need the compounding effect to be taken into consideration. When you're investing in one stock for 3 years, you need to incorporate the compounding effect over the 3-year period. तो arithmetic mean is simple average करो या weighted average. तीनों में सेम अमाउंट डालते तो सिंपल एवरेज रिटर्न कर देते. वी आर पुटिंग इन डिफरेंट अमाउंट्स ऑफ मनी इन डिफरेंट स्टॉक्स, सो वी नीड टू टेक द वेटेड एवरेज. वेट्स बीइंग हाउ मच ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट इज मेड इन ईच स्टॉक. बट व्हेन यू आर लुकिंग एट द ज्योमेट्रिक मीन वाला पार्ट, if you are investing in one stock for multiple years, the compounding effect needs to come into consideration. Basically the idea is, ये तो लंबा मेथड हो गया, 1 becomes 1.10 into 1.15 into 1.30 times. अगर मैं कांस्टेंट R रेट पे 3 years के लिए इन्वेस्ट करूंगा तो 1 will become 1 plus R cube. So whether I invest at 10, 15 and 30% or I invest at R वाला rate for 3 years, answer same आना चाहिए. That is your geometric mean. Basically you take 1/3 and you do a -1, you will get your R. That is geometric mean. Geometric mean क्या होता है? x1, x2, x3, xn तक and to the power 1 nth. Geometric mean is x1 into x2 into x3 into x4 till xn to the power 1 by n. यहाँ पे भी वही काम कर रहे हैं. It's just that 10% into 15% का 1 by n नहीं कर रहे हैं. 1 plus r1 into 1 plus r2 into 1 plus r3 उस हिसाब से कर रहे हैं. So how do you get your geometric mean का formula? Your geometric mean is equal to root over nth root over, or I don't like it this way. That is your geometric mean return. 1 plus r1 into 1 plus r2 dot 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 1 plus rn is what $1 becomes in n years. So 1 years में कितना? To the power 1 nth minus 1 is the geometric mean, the return part. Tell me, comfortable? So एक स्टॉक में अगर मल्टीपल स्टॉक्स में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो 1 ईयर के लिए, अरिथमेटिक मीन होगा. बट एक स्टॉक में अगर मल्टीपल ईयर्स के लिए इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो तो ज्योमेट्रिक मीन यूज करना पड़ेगा अपने को. बोलिए गुड टिल हियर. I don't have space on the board, so if you can take both these examples and then I'll do the third one. This is 1, this is 2. I'll do the third one, harmonic mean, after this. If you can just take this down. Now if you can just pause, I'll leave the other one on the board, जिन लोगों का copy नहीं हुआ है. So basically when you're looking at harmonic mean, it's the least important. We'll not be using it as such. There's just one question we'll do, करके छोड़ दीजिएगा. उससे ज़्यादा harmonic mean नहीं लगेगा. So say for example, I'm investing $1,000 each in 3 stocks. A, B, C, and the price of each stock is 15. So let's say for example the price of stock A is 15, B is 20 and C is let's say 40. 15 नहीं थोड़ा दूसरा नंबर कर दे रहा हूँ, easy होगा calculation. Let's say 10, 20 and 40. These are the prices of stock A and B and C. I want to know what is the average price per share that I have invested. That is my question. Average price per share. See, it's very, very simple. Even if you don't know harmonic mean, it is not that difficult. Average price per share निकालने के लिए total investment by total number of shares करना होगा. आप इन तीनों का average नहीं कर सकते. You cannot just take an average of all these three because you purchase different number of shares of each stock. 1000 shares अगर डाले हो, if you purchase 1000 shares, $1000 worth का share, तो $10 per share का price है, मतलब 100 number of shares है. 100 is your number of shares. $20 per stock है, तो 50 shares खरीदा है. $40 per stock का price है, तो 25 shares खरीदा है. So the total shares that you purchased is 175. So average price per share is going to be total investment divided by 175, total number of shares. Total amount paid by total number of shares will give the average price per share. इन तीनों का average नहीं कर सकते आप. Are you getting it? Now if I just break this down a little bit, ध्यान दीजिए एक बार. It is 3 into 1000 का investment divided by 175 कैसे आया? 100 plus 50 plus 25. That is 1000 by price plus 1000 by price plus 1000 by price. Can I do that? These are the total number of shares. This is the total investment. मैं 1000 कॉमन लेकर के काट सकता हूं. That is equal to n divided by sigma 1 by x. Think. Price का average लेना था ना? But it is not AM. You can't just average it up and divide by 3. It is not geometric mean. 10 into 20 into 40 का cube root. Can't do that. It is harmonic mean. Total number of observations कितना? 3 divided by 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20 plus 1 by 40. That is harmonic mean. So I don't remember the formula of harmonic mean. I always derive it. So this is, I don't think इसके अलावा कहीं पे भी harmonic mean is going to be useful. So we can just do this one example for harmonic mean and let it be. Right? So this is your AM, GM and HM. Just copy this example and we're done with this part.